Today I wanted to talk about how time flies, or how we think time flies, or why we think time flies. I think we'll chat and sip, so go get yourself a coffee, tea, beverage that you would like to sip upon, and let's talk. I'll wait. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome new viewers if I have any. You're back, okay. I also wanted to let you know that I'm trying out a new mic. Now, this mic, I think better quality. However, I think it picks up other sounds besides me. Anywho, excited about it. I'll share a review about it once I have a little handle on it. October. Or as I like to say, what do I like to say? Hallow Thanksmas. And then on the back of that, it has this. Because you know why? Because time flies. Yes, it's October now. Beautiful falling leaves, crisp under your feet. Yeah. Chilly evenings, chilly mornings, great for hot coffee or cocoa. Cover yourself with a blanket, read a book, binge some TV shows, whatever floats your boat. And then we have Halloween. And after Halloween, we kind of speed through Thanksgiving, which I don't, because I usually decorate for fall in September, Halloween in October, and then I take those down and put fall back up until it's time for Christmas. I do not put Christmas decorations up until December 1st. Sometimes as early as the day after or 2 days after Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving is always on Thursday, so maybe on that weekend I'll start, depending on weather, depending on what's going on. Yeah, so here's what's happening, right? We're in the last quarter of the year. It's October, the beginning of October, but soon it'll be Halloween. Like I said, trick or treat, throw those candies out there. Make sure you get the big ones. Don't be stingy with those little things. Give them the good ones. Then we have Thanksgiving. And then in December we have our Christmas, we have our Hanukkah, we have our Kwanzaa. And then it's the end of December. It's New Year's Eve. We watch Rockin' Eve. The ball starts to fall. Bam! New Year. Just like that. Now, I previously said I celebrate my New Year on my birthday, which is in June. So on June, I start my actual year, because I feel like that's my New Year, because it's my new year of life. Right? But I also celebrate New Year's Eve, obviously, if there's parties going on, or if we have friends over, or if we go somewhere, or even if, we just hang out at home and watch the ball drop. The other thing I wanted to ask, too, is why does the ball drop? I was thinking about that. Like falls. And then boom, New Year. Why doesn't it go up? Like, why doesn't it slowly go? Or does it go up? No. It falls down, right? Drop, the ball drop. Yeah. So why don't we have it? This is in America, by the way. For those of you who don't watch the ball drop on Rockin' Eve. Yeah, I always wondered, like, why we had the ball drop down instead of go up for New Year. Right? Who knows? There you go. Last quarter. Before we know it, it's going to be the New Year. And I think about it and say, like people who often do, yesterday was March. Or yesterday was whatever. You know how we refer to that? When we see a child growing up, a friend's child, or even ours, and we celebrate birthdays with them every year, and then we say on their birthday, oh my God, just yesterday you were in diapers. And they're like 28. Which is obviously not true, but that's how it feels. So that's the whole point of my chat and sip today. It is, and I hope it doesn't get my sips, but this coffee's really good. Why does it seem like time flies so fast? Now, I didn't do any research about this. This is just, off the top of my head, and you know how my head works. That mind of mine, it's confusing to most, even myself. Here's what I think, personally. Obviously, time is the same. From the beginning of the time that you're born to the end of the time that you end. So the time is moving exactly the same all the time. I think it's because we get older, and as we get older, we start valuing time more and thinking back and saying how, at least I do, like I could have used my time way better instead of the things that I did. Everybody has regrets, I guess. But at the same time, would I be here and this person if I didn't do the things? Conundrum. Yeah, so time flies as you get older. I think because you cherish it more, you realize you don't have as much. When you're younger, you're in your teens, especially when you're a young kid. Remember, young kid, you feel like school is never ending. Summer goes too quick, but school just drags on forever and ever. Years go slow because you can't wait. You can't wait to get out of school and become an adult. Then you become an adult and you think, what the hell was I thinking? Give me back my childhood, right? Yeah, so I was thinking about that and I said, yeah, I remember being a teenager, and I had this best friend, and her family was a very big Italian family, and they would have get-togethers for all sorts of occasions, birthdays, anniversaries, holidays. And I would go over there. I was like the adopted, child over there because I practically lived at her house. But I would go there, and we would be having fun and dancing and being so silly. We would hear the adults sometimes talking all sorts of things that we were kind of like, what the hell are they talking about? But as you get older, you understand what they're talking about. Like they were talking about how time flies and, every year just goes faster and faster. And I remember thinking, what are they talking about? It's the same. It goes just as slow as it ever did. Well, I remember being 15 and thinking that 30 was like 1 foot in the grave. It's like 30, oh my God. Probably be on my deathbed by then. 15 mentality, right? Now it's like, I'm 60, I'm still young. I'm so young. I have so many years ahead of me. But do I? I think that's where it starts. When you start getting older and you start thinking, I don't have that many years. And they're flying by and I'm getting older and older. And soon, let's get morbid, I'll be gone. But on the bright side, it'll be here? This video. Right? It'll be this video. Where people can look back on it and be like, wow, she was going through something. What the heck was she thinking on this one? But I just wanted to share that. As we get older and we see our life shortening and shortening and shortening, the years seem to go faster and faster and faster. Point being, time flies. Does it? Or is it the perspective that we have of time? From the time that we're young to the time that we get up in age and start to wonder about how many years we have left. So you tell me, how do you feel? Do you feel like time flies? What's your perspective about time? Do you feel like it's, oh yeah, for sure, it's flying by as the years go by because we're older? What are your thoughts on it? And if you have, more scientific stuff, go ahead and throw it down there too. Because like I said, I didn't look it up. I was just thinking about it. It's again one of those deep thoughts that I wanted to share with you. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for watching till the end. If you watched until the end, here it comes. What are we going to talk? If you watched until the end, put a coffee emoji or write the word coffee. Or a tea emoji or write the word tea. Or whatever beverage you're drinking right now with me, and write that word down there. If there's no emoji, just write the word. I think that's it. I think that's what I wanted to say. Again, I want to thank everybody. My channel's growing. I'm excited. I hope that if you're on the cusp, on the edge, take the leap, jump in the water. It's fine in here. Start a YouTube channel, if for nothing else, for yourself, for your family. And on that note, I gotta go. I'll catch you later.